Namo Sakyamuni Buddha. Dear Venerable Sangha, Buddhist ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the weekly Buddhist news in English on Phật sự online channel, the right major news of the week. Vĩnh Long, Symposium Opening Ceremony, the ninth time of Khmer Theravada Buddhism. Hanoi, Vietnam Buddhist Sangha visit and congratulates the Catholics on Christmas occasion 2020 and welcomes the New Year 2021. Hanoi, Requiem for Vietnamese and international heroes in Vietnam in P-52 massacre. NINH, internship course of Buddhist Dharma preachers in northern region was successful. THIểNH, stone installation ceremony to build the Vietnamese Zen master population space at TRÚC THảNH GIÁC Monastery. Nam Định, the 2020 reordination SIMA Thượng Tâm Hạ Nguyện was successful. Quảng Trị, inauguration and the appointment of the abbot of Cam Lộ Pagoda. Ho Chi Minh City, Buddhism Today Foundation awards scholarship to energetic students. The following are the news in detail. On the morning of December 18, 2020, at the hall of Phật Ngọc Xá Lợi Pagoda, Vĩnh Long Province, solemnly held the symposium opening ceremony, the ninth time Khmer Theravada Buddhism, with the theme Communication, Responsibility, Interaction, and Development.
In witness, it was honored to have Most Venerable THÍnh, Chairman of the Administrative Council, Most Venerable THÍnh Pháp, Standing Vice Chairman of the Administrative Council, Head of the Monks Affairs Section, Venerable Thích Đức Thiện, Vice Chairman and General Secretary of the Administrative Council, Most Venerable Thích Thóc San, Vice Chairman of the Administrative Council, in charge of the Theravada sect, and religious dignitaries of the Vietnam Buddhist Sangha, Buddhist monks and nuns, and government leaders at all levels attended. In his opening speech, Most Venerable, the Chairman of the Administrative Council, emphasized, the Vietnam Buddhist Sangha has achieved many great achievements in many fields, affirming the position and the role of the Sangha at home and abroad, in which there is a positive contribution and sustainable development with the breadth and depth of Khmer Theravada Buddhism. Through 8 symposiums with 16 years of Buddhist affairs, the sect has gained many important achievements. In particular, Trakalang Pagoda in Sok Trăng Province has been reappeared 100% model of the ethnic culture and tourism village of Vietnam in Hanoi City by the government. The symposium also received presentations from delegates on improving the quality of Khmer Theravada education and effective management, activities of monks and monasteries. Most Venerable, the chairman gave the summary speech and said that after the symposium, the Permanent Administrative Board would continue to recognize the contributions of the sectarian monks, thereby proposing solutions to support Buddhist activities of the sect in the coming time. The Administrative Council will change the time interval to every 5 years to hold the Khmer Theravada Symposium.
On the occasion of Christmas 2020 and welcome the New Year 2021, on the morning of December 22, 2020, the Buddhist delegation led by Most Venerable Thích QUANG, Vice Chairman of the Administrative Council, Head of the Information Communication Section of Vietnam Buddhist Sangha, visited the Bishop Palace in Hanoi to congratulate the Catholics.
Welcoming the Buddhist delegation were Archbishop Joseph Vũ Văn Thiên, together with the priests and diocesan dignitaries. Most Venerable Thích QUANG congratulated the Archbishop and Catholics a Merry Christmas season, received many God blessings, and always accompanied the great national unity bloc. The Most Venerable affirmed the spirit of solidarity and friendship between the two religions, sharing the same goal of building a peaceful country for happy people. In response, the Archbishop also gratefully acknowledged the concerns of the Vietnam Buddhist Sangha for the Catholic Bishops' Conference of Vietnam and Hanoi Archdioceses. Thereby, he expressed his joy at the friendship and solidarity of the Vietnam Buddhist Sangha, and at the same time wished that this solidarity and friendship would continue to be maintained and further developed. He congratulated the monks and nuns of the Vietnam Buddhist Sangha on the coming year of good health and peace to contribute to the building of a prosperous country. On the morning of the same day, the Vietnam Buddhist Sangha delegation visited the headquarters of the Protestant Church in the north to congratulate Pastor Bùi Văn Sản, Vice Chairman of the Vietnam Protestant Church, and his fellow Protestants to have a Merry Christmas season.
On the 76th anniversary of establishment of Vietnam People's Army and the 48th anniversary of Arrow Dien Bien Phu Battle Victory, on the morning of December 21st, 2020, at Pagoda in Hanoi City, the Vietnam-based committee coordinated with the Hanoi City Peace Committee and Administrative Board of Hanoi-based Vietnam Buddhist Sangha held a requiem prayer for the superhero of Vietnamese and international martyr who died in the US B-52 bombing in Hanoi. At the same time, it was also requiem for fallen soldiers, officers, and people who died in the recent storm and flood in the central region.
Attending the requiem, there were religious dignitaries of the Vietnam Buddhist Sangha, Buddhist monks and nuns in Hanoi, and the representative leaders at all levels. Opening the requiem, Most Venerable THảo $INTERNSHIP, Vice Chairman of the Vietnam Peace Committee, read the commemorative eulogies to read for Vietnamese and international martyrs who sacrificed heroically to protect the Vietnamese fatherland. The innocent victims who were killed in the wake of B-52 bomb massacres in Hanoi, and also for the army men and people who died in the last severe storm and flood in the central Vietnam. The chairwoman of Hanoi City Peace Committee, Ms. Nguyễn Thị Ngọc Thanh, said, "The war has been for over 40 years. The traumatic past is gradually closing. The country and Hanoi capital are growing stronger in all aspects. However, we will never forget the great sacrifice made by the excellent persons from home parts of the country for national independence. Especially for every Hanoi resident, the memories of 12 days and night Hanoi area Dien Bien Phu battle always result like an epic song." Finally, the entire congregations had unanimously admired the church to offer incense and chant requiem prayers for the martyrs and southern people to be rest in peace.
On the evening of December 19, 2020, the Central Committee of Vietnam Buddhist Sangha, the Faculty of Dharma Vichar Training, in collaboration with the Vietnam Buddhist Sangha, Ninh Province, held a tea meditation ceremony to review the internship course of Buddhist Dharma Vichar in Northern Region in Little London for prayer at BINH Pagoda, Ninh Province.
In witness, it was honored to have the clergy dignitaries from the Vietnam Buddhist Sangha and the standing members of Dharma enactment section, central departments and institutes, nearly 100 preachers of the Buddhist Dharma Preachers Training Course, and Buddhist followers attended. To review the 3-day internship program, Venerable THÍCH, the master teacher of the Buddhist Dharma Preachers Training Course, concluded that monks and nuns were appreciated for their careful and methodical preparation. The preachers ensure the practice rules and clergy monkhood majesty. The monks and nuns of the Buddhist Dharma Preachers Course also receive encouragement, praise, as well as valuable words of wisdom from the Reverend Most Venerable so that they could exert more efforts on the path of propagating the Dharma for the benefits of beings. The internship course was successful over expectations, and this is a gift to Buddha to celebrate his Enlightenment Day on the 8th of December lunar calendar every year. The ceremony ended after the lighting candles of gratitude, chanting the Ratana Sutras, and praying to the Buddhas of the 10 directions to bless the people with peace, for the COVID-19 pandemic to be eliminated and the normal livelihood to be recovered.
On the morning of December 20, 2020, the monks at TRÚC CHÁNH Zen Monastery, TIểNG Province, solemnly held a ceremony of placing stone to build the Vietnamese Zen master population space. At the same time, in the same monastery, there was a ceremony to place the Buddha statue of Buddhist Emperor Trần Nhân Tông, medically laureate ceramic, 2.2 meters in height, donated by the Institute for Applied Research of Ethic Medicine and Nursing Service.
After full of effort construction, the TRÚC CHÁNH Zen Monastery has completed the basic items to serve as a place for practice and worship of Buddhists who love the Vietnamese Zen TRÚC Lâm, sponsored by Viet Media John Stock Company, Enterprise and Institute for Applied Research of Vietnamese Traditional Medicine and Nursing Service. TRÚC Lâm CHÁNH GIÁC Zen Monastery started its construction of the Vietnamese Zen Masters population space on a 1 hectare land in the monastery grounds for Buddhists to understand more about Vietnamese Zen culture over 2,000 years of history. In witness, it was honored to have the Reverend monks and nuns of TRÚC Lâm Vietnam all over the country, representatives of government leaders at various levels, and many Buddhist followers. In the opening speech, read by Venerable Thích Trúc Thông Kim, it was well perceived the necessity of propagating cultural values, duplicating Vietnamese Zen ideology in general and TRÚC Lâm Zen in particular through the creation of the Vietnamese Zen Masters population space. The message from Mr. Michael Croft, the chief representative of UNESCO in Vietnam, also emphasized the need to protect and promote the values and cultural identity of Vietnamese Zen. The ceremony also welcomed speeches to be bestowed for the complete achievement of the construction project. It was especially worth perceiving the bestowed message of Most Venerable Thích Thanh Từ, Deputy Dharma Master of the Vietnam Buddhist Sangha, and the primate of Vietnam TRÚC Lâm Zen sect sent to the ceremony. At the end of the ceremony, the Buddhist monks and the guests performed the incense offering at the memorial statue of Buddhist Emperor Trần Nhân Tông and the groundbreaking to build the Vietnamese Zen Master population space according to the traditional Buddhist ritual.
On December 17, 2020, the Reordination SYMA Buddhist Year 2564 Solar Calendar 2020 took place solemnly and elegantly at TRÚC Lâm Thiên Trường Zen Center, Nam Định Province.
The ordained monastic precepts were passed on by 2 councils of teaching monks to 16 ordained bhikkhus, 17 ordained bhikkhunis, 3 novices, and 4 non-novices. This year, the organizing board of the Precepts Ordination SYMA invited the monastic council of 10 members of the Sangha. Most Venerable THÍCH, standing vice chairman of the Vietnam Buddhist Sangha, was nominated for the chief examiner, while the Buddhist non-examiner council chief was chaired by Master Nun Thích THảMHIền. The ordination SYMA was conducted according to the rituals of precepts. The Venerable Monk Examiner Council witnessed the ordination SYMA, offering incense to greet Buddha. The ordination SYMA display was solemnly arranged and organized according to the tradition of the Northern style decoration. On this occasion, Most Venerable Thích THảMHIền, the chief examiner, encouraged the novices to always endeavor to study diligently, to serve the Dharma, getting up early on the day to recite, diligently study, know how to use the threefold training of virtues, mindfulness, and wisdom, because they are the messengers of the Tathagata, who receive and bring his righteousness everywhere, making the Buddha's Dharma enduring for peaceful sentient beings.
On the morning of December 19, 2020, at Cam Lộ Pagoda, Quảng Trị Province, solemnly held the inauguration and the appointment of the abbot.
In witness, it was honored to have dignitary Venerable of the Vietnam Buddhist Sangha and the monastic monks and nuns, government representative, intellectual branch, and more than 2,000 Buddhists among attendants. In the opening speech, Most Venerable Thích Thiện Tấn, Cam Lộ Pagoda landlord, said that Cam Lộ Pagoda, built in 1961, is one of the pagodas with a long history in Quảng Trị Province. During the times of war, the pagoda was destroyed and it went through many restorations. In 2018, the pagoda continued to be reconstructed and completed up 3 years due to impact of the COVID-19 pandemic and the recent storm and flood. Now, Most Venerable handed over the responsibility of the abbot of Cam Lộ Pagoda to Venerable Thích Viên, who continued to perform the Buddhist activities of the monastery. After receiving the appointment signed by the Provincial Administrative Board with a physical seal, the Venerable new abbot Thích Viên offered his vote to obey the directions of the Central Vietnam Buddhist Sangha, the law of the state, and inherit the wishes of patriarchs in promoting the Dharma. In best-known words, Most Venerable THIeyN emphasized the importance of building the pagoda and praised the merits of the Buddhists for supporting the buildings of the peasant monasteries. The ceremony ended after the ribbon-cutting ceremony, incense prayer, and tranquility for the pagoda to become more and more solemn and prosperous.
On the evening on December 20, 2020, the Buddhism Today Foundation, Giác Ngộ Pagoda, Ho Chi Minh City, awarded a scholarship in 2020 to energetic students studying at colleges and universities in Ho Chi Minh City.
In witness, it was honored to have Venerable THIeyN, Abbot of Giác Ngộ Pagoda, Chairman of the Buddhism Today Foundation, together with monks in Giác Ngộ Pagoda, members of the Buddhism Today Foundation, and more than 150 poor students with excellent academic achievements in study and research, currently studying in Ho Chi Minh City. Students Phạm Minh Trung and Hà Thiên Định represented their gratitude to the Buddhism Today Foundation and promised to work hard in their studies to achieve their dreams. Through the Dharma talk, How to Learn Successfully, Venerable the Abbot wanted every student to receive a scholarship to overcome difficulties towards success. Buddhism Today Foundation awarded 153 scholarships to students, each worth 3 million Vietnamese đồng, attached with Buddhist scriptures, books, and TED calendar published by the Buddhism Today Foundation. Since 2014 until now, after 7 times of awarding, Buddhism Today Foundation has awarded nearly 1,000 scholarships, each worth from 3 to 5 million Vietnamese đồng, to students with difficult circumstances, but demonstrating the personal efforts in study and life. In addition, the Buddhism Today Foundation also organized scholarship donation programs for monks and nuns who are studying in the country and doctorates studying abroad.
Venerable monks and nuns, Buddhist ladies and gentlemen, the last news headline of this weekly news reel. Thank you for your attention and following. Goodbye and see you in the next program on BSO TV channel. Namo Sakyamuni Buddha.